busted up today. And this one has to do with Peyton Manning. Do you guys remember this? When he threw down a tackle that is just absolutely unbelievable, because that's just, you know, the type of things that he does. He said, all right.
Peyton tackled Ed Reed.
He tackled Ed Reed. Watch him, watch him. He said, get down, fella.
Hey, why are you pushing me like that?
Ed Reed's looking around like, who got me there? Oh, and look at this. The man himself joining us now. Peyton, we are so glad to have you here on NFL Live. I don't know if you heard us. We're doing something called People Busting It Up. It's like the biggest sign of respect that we can give to anybody, and that's why we wanted to show.
I bet Peyton was saying, I'm going to get him, 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 I'm going to get him.
Yeah, that was,
I love it.
I don't know if that was really a tackle. That was kind of a shove, a gentle shove out of bounds for Ed. Probably can't take full credit for a tackle on that one.
Yeah, listen, we were giving you a tackle, but I like your honesty. All right, Peyton, how would you describe what you have seen from these Kansas City Chiefs of late? Their offense has found a way to do what it seems like they do every year and just figure it out, and then all of a sudden they're the Super Bowl favorite. What has stuck out to you?
I think this is really who the Kansas City Chiefs are. The band is back together. Patrick Mahomes has all of his weapons. Look, with Worthy out there, defenses are always going to worry about him going deep. So you got to have safety presence over the top. And if you're doing that, that means you can't control necessarily covering Rice and Travis at the same time. Rice is so such a threat on his intermediate routes. He's so good with the ball in his hands after the catch. And if you're playing zone coverage, there's no better receiver tight end in the world than Travis Kelce, finding those soft spots in the zone. He doesn't even run a route, Laura. He just gets open. Like in recess, you tell your receiver, your best friend, hey, just get open. That's what Kelce does, and Mahomes finds them. So look out, AFC, because the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, have all their answers back. Andy Reid can dial up his special plays. Last week, they were awesome against the Raiders, and Washington will have a tough challenge tonight for sure.
Peyton, we started the show off talking a little bit about the Denver Broncos and the shootout that was supposed to happen between Dak and Bo Nix, but it really was one-sided. Bo Nix had his best game of the season, and he and Sean Payton seem to be on the same page. You're around that Broncos team quite a bit, obviously have a history there. What have you seen from those two, and yesterday specifically?
Well, speaking of great play callers, Peter, Sean Payton is an elite play caller. And Bo Nix can do the things that Sean wants to do. Every player that Sean has brought in, that he has drafted, he can compare that to someone he had in New Orleans. Okay, this is Alvin. Like I'm not saying Bo Nix is Drew Brees, but he can run some of those same plays. So Sean knows what works and, what players can do the things Sean wants to do. So they're playing really well right now. They're playing with a lot of confidence. Look, don't discount how good their defense is. The job that Vance Joseph is doing, giving Sean and Bo good field position, good downs and distances. And so they're playing good complementary football right now. The schedule looks pretty good. We can stay healthy. So really like how Denver and Bo Nix are playing right now for sure.
Hey, I know you're going to love this question because last week Jeff Saturday was complaining to me that you used to complain to him about going underneath the center. But one thing on the show is we try to find trends going on in the NFL. One of them this year is 6 offensive linemen and quarterbacks going under center. Just from your perspective, why do you think that's happening more now than it has the past couple of years?
Look, Dan, I always like being under center. To me, you can do more in the run game. You don't have to sort of tip your hand which way this ball is probably going to be run. If the running back is offset, as you know, you're probably not running a sweep to the left outside the numbers. So under center is what I believed in from the get-go. Jim Harbaugh, he's kind of brought that toughness back with the Chargers under center. You see Justin Herbert under center a lot. Look, I think when you bring the extra offensive lineman in there, Dan, it kind of tells the defense, hey, this is what we're going to do. Let's see if you can stop it. We don't care if you know this offensive lineman is not going to run a 10-yard out route because he's an offensive lineman. You certainly can run play action off of it as well to keep the defense honest, but it's a little bit of a statement formation and, quarterback under center say, hey, defense, we don't care if you know it. We're lining up. We're going to run it down your throat. Let's see what you can do about it.
And Peyton, you got Manning cast tonight. You and Eli got a whole bunch of treats for us tonight. Anything we should be knowing about who your guests are and what we can expect?
Yeah, we're excited to have, obviously, Jared Goff and Devontae Adams. It's fun to get the current players that are right in the middle of it that can relate, to what's going on in the game. Hopefully we have a close game tonight. And then Billy Bob Thornton is going to be our celebrity guest.
Yes.
He's a huge football fan. He loves Mahomes. Everybody loves Mahomes. We know that. So we're going to get his insight on kind of his football knowledge. Should be a great show. Hopefully a great game as well.
Peyton, you gonna ask him about filming Monsters Ball?
Jeez, dude.
What?
Big scene. Halle Berry.
I'm sorry, Peyton.
Let me think. Probably not my opening question, Marcus.
Make me feel good.
I'm going to save that. We're going to hit Landman first.
Make me feel good.
I'll get Monster Ball late in the program.
Late in the fourth quarter.
Listen,
He's never going to come on the show again.
I know, guys. We're trying to get Peyton back on the show sometime.
We
He's not
want
going
one
to
and
want to do
done.
this
We
again.
want one and done.
Academy Award winner. It's a great
All right.
film.
Thanks to Peyton Manning. Again, you can see the Manning cast, Peyton and Eli tonight, and we are entering a great time of the year because we have 6 straight weeks coming up of Peyton and Eli, the Manning cast, right across from Monday Night Football. Peyton, we appreciate you putting up with these guys here, busting it up a little bit.